Welcome back, friends, for what will be episode 3 in our Dragon Age, the Veilguard playthrough. If you have not watched episodes 1 and 2, please do go back and watch them. A lot has happened, and frankly, with the best will in the world, there is no way I can summarise all of the things that occurred at the start and in the second episode. So yeah, we are, however, if you did watch episodes 1 and 2, we're picking up right where we left off. Yeah, we're going to go check in, I think first, we are going to go check in on our peeps and see what the happy haps are. So let's go and have a chit chat with Harding first of all. Oh, what is this? Workshop. Upgrading your equipment at the caretaker's workshop will increase your item stats. Finding another version of an existing item or purchasing it from a merchant will increase its item stats, while also unlocking new properties. Pursue both paths. Potential. Collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the caretaker's workshop. Upgrading will increase the number of enchantments on offer. Will increase the power level of all weapons you can find or purchase while adventuring. Oh, cool. Crafting! I mean, we're finding quite a lot of bits and bobs out in the wild at the moment, so I'm not too fussed. Still useful. I will have to make sure that I use that to make like level ups. Bits and bobs as we move on. It's nice to see things that are branches and not, frankly, terrifying, pulsating, blight growths.
Tondar, it's a tunnel. Veilguard, Velos Atreitum. But Velos Atreitum is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
Well, that just seems horrendously condescending. Oh, you're cute when you're focused. What a dick thing to say. Yeah, you've lost me, Harding.
Harding? Are you in there?
I'm sorry, what?
What does Isatunal actually mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means, I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time. All spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
What? Okay. Yeah, right, if you say so.
Okay. Whatever works for you.
Words aren't enough. It's hard to put into words something you just feel. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Interesting. Because of the Titans and whatnot are potentially going to be maybe there may be some links to the Titans in here, which will be quite cool, especially after kind of like the latter part of... Oh, not the Trespasser DLC, but the other one. Which I can't for the life of me remember the name of. Start with a D down. The Descent. And obviously things that occurred in Dragon Age 1. And some of what happened in 2 actually as well. Valara's meant to be down here. There she is. Ciao, Valara.
Oh, Rook! Hello! I've never seen an alluvian like this before. Not intact, anyways. Fascinating.
Oh, we get this bit. Cool, so there's nothing actually to talk to Valara about, which is fine. Though she does seem to be doing a job of fixing. Trying to fix the alluvian, which is useful. Right, we need to go and have a nap and a chat with everyone's favourite elf bastard, really. It'll be fun. And have another sarcastic battle with the world's most sarcastic dickwad. New pathway. Exciting.
Ethel Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
There's this on the light in the lighthouse. This ancient logbook is filled with meticulous Veilfire runes. Though it is encoded, flickering through it offers vignettes of borrowed memory. Fearful refugees are ushered to the lighthouse through alluvians emerging from the infirmary and libraries as soldiers, spies, and scholars, gardeners plant lighting herbs that grow. Are harvested and wither in the blink of an eye. The sharp smell of distilling medicine wafts from the window and poisons. The enemy drips into vials. The arguments of a war council go on late into the night. Forbidden songs are sung freely, with filthy lyrics substituted for the ever numerous names. Finally, a heated conversation silhouetted against glass with quick shadows darting behind it. The argument ends with a wordless but unmistakable impression. You summoned them, you feed them. I have an aquarium. We have an aquarium in here. Well, that's pretty freaking cool. And a fishies swimming in. And such. Ooh. Right. I'm back. There's Varric shaving now.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done. Spent so much time figuring out each tattoo. Getting the design right in my head, finding an artist who could make it work. Not to mention holding still the whole time to make sure they'd be perfect. But it was worth it. They're part of me now. The part I made for myself.
That was a nice wheel, lots of different options. Also, as someone who has myriad tattoos, not on my face yet, maybe in the future, we'll see. Like, I kind of, all of my tattoos I've designed myself, because then my mindset is very much like, I literally cannot be angry at anyone other than myself. So yeah, that was a nice little thing. And again, there's stuff in there for people, just to kind of like, you know, joke at yourself, I look good, and obviously the nice little addition there of gender affirmation stuff, if as well, because you know that's important for certain types of people. Nice broad spectrum there. Things you can kind of reflect on, which is cool.
The unarmed commander I took this from thought occupying Treviso was the same as owning it. I showed him how wrong he was. Freed a bunch of prisoners that night, including Varric. That's also the night the Crows kicked me out of Antiva for carrying out unauthorized operations.
I suppose it was fair. I mean, I can admit that I'm an impulsive person, but still. I suppose it's fair. We did kind of cock up, to be fair.
It was the right thing to do, but it did bring the Antam down hard on the Crows. Probably could have made fewer waves.
Yeah. Ooh, chest set. Know what this does.
The peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move determined what mark humanity will leave on the world.
I do very much agree with the ideology that we are too focused on war, too focused on what makes us different. From a lore perspective, though, the idea that the gods just don't care about what divides humanity is so true.
If we don't stop fighting each other and focus on the real problems, it'll be the gods leaving their mark, not us.
No, this is a nice, reflective, deep start to this particular Let's Play. What's the next thing that's going to bring a hard life lesson? Magical project.
The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent.
I like the idea that this is kind of like, you know, cynic, nostalgic, understands the importance of hard work, slightly more kind of like, oh, well then that model student.
Might have gone faster if I hadn't been exhausted from too many late night escapades. Oh well, still got it done. Right, that's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Okay, let's go and have another row with Captain Sarcasm. Oh, that's very bright.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Fuck off, Solus.
But perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Oh good, I'm glad he remembered the verbal jab. I'm just going to continue being
So
sarky.
you're going to be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
I like that the option down there, I punch up, you should know that, but at the same time, I mean, it's just that standard Dragon Age thing. What makes you the right person for this? I'm just here. Inquisition, I got the glowy green hand. Hawk was very much just like, wrong place, right time. And your Warden, again, just happened to be, you know, just happened to survive the slaughter. Yeah.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Pretty much.
Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the Antam invasion. One night, I saw a unit getting ready to transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Antam and free the prisoners.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
Oh, that's terrifying.
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Algernon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
Oh, that's slightly concerning.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
That's an interesting development. Obviously, like, Corypheus mentions that when they entered the Golden City, it was already black in Inquisition, which kind of alluded to this idea that they weren't the ones to corrupt it, and obviously it wasn't because the elven gods that Solus trapped there. Because obviously, yeah, so there is no maker, it is just the Evanuris. And then the Tevinter Magisters went in there, obviously saw the blighted world and went, oh bollocks, and then, well, yeah, died or became blighted Magisters themselves. Elder Darkspawn. That's interesting.
I don't understand. Elgernon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
How do we stop them?
What would they need to do to free the Blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganan and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganan and Gillenane.
Actually, Soda's being useful. I'm kind of sad I can't punch him, I'm not gonna lie. But he's being vaguely helpful.
Thank
right now,
you.
so.
I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Wow. Solus is apologizing. Oh, that's bright. You've acquired new appearances for your equipment. Appearances can be looked at in the wardrobe. Yes. Kind of like the idea of just kind of like going out and wandering around. Like, what is? Good lord, there's so many options. Oh, well then. Assuming this also includes. What we're going to use is our. Kind of like these one robes actually. They're quite. I should turn off transmogs for the time being, I think. Can I make this look like the cool sun stuff? I can. Oh, there's an Archon's gaze. Got the cool lyrium staff. They do have some of the old designs on here, like the cool the Tevinter snake ones, the various snake heads. That looks weird, but you get the general gist, I'm sure. Yes, we're gonna save changes. And then a dagger. That looks quite cool. Enter decor mode. Oh, cool. So you can like... Nice. Okay. That's cool. Exit decoration mode. Sweet. Let's see if I've got a timed thingy to look at. Yeah. That's fine. Let's go talk to Varric. Who is hopefully feeling a bit better.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard?
Oh, itchy nose.
It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you pick apart an entire Antom patrol in Treviso. They outnumbered you 20 to 1.
They were overconfident, I took advantage.
Which no one else did. Crows didn't appreciate the heat it brought down, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
Oh, we can have a chit chat about. Yes.
There is something. Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
Oh, he's an arsehole.
Your old friend is kind of an asshole, Varric.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall while the two of you get into it. Solus fought a rebellion against Elgernon and Gillenane. He didn't want to be a god. But he's also a lot older and more powerful than any of us. He looks at us like we're toddlers.
So how do I deal with him?
Well, act like you're as smart as he is, and he'll be insufferable. Show him you respect his age and experience, and he'll remind you he's just a man. Honestly, pick whichever of those pisses you off less.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
I love talking to Varric. I also like that he's in this game, not as a playable character, which is kind of sad, but more in that advisory role. Like, he's seen some shit. Like, yeah, everything that happened in 2 with his brother and Hawk, and then, yeah, the entirety of Inquisition was a clusterfuck, so I'm enjoying this. I also am excited to see when
Demeter's Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out, and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
I think Varric's basically giving us
I'll let you
leadership
get some
experience,
rest.
leadership advice.
You're gonna be fine, Rook.
How not to be a dick.
Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
God, if Varric dies in this game, I'm going to be absolutely heartbroken. Okay. I'm just gonna see if I've got another hint on this. I'm assuming there'll be more statues to line up and other little puzzles to solve as we progress and possibly improve the lighthouse. I assume we can improve the lighthouse. What does this do? No, I'm happy to leave this in reference to Solus right now. I don't hate him as much in this game as I did in Inquisition, but then he's also not... I don't have to interact with him that much, thus far. He's a condescending prick, but nowhere near as annoying as he was in Inquisition.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods. I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
Good shout.
We've got you. But if one assassin's good,
Why not two? You have someone in mind?
your most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Won't do it to me yet.
The demon's a legend. I've always wanted to meet him.
Happy to help. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. There's been fewer stories in recent years, but your bosses would know.
The Talons? They're gonna give me an earful.
If you want to look elsewhere,
I'll set up a meeting. What else?
a trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter Authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
I love that, like, factions are going to be more important in this game. Like, they get mentioned in the other games, with the exception of the first game, where you're obviously playing as a Grey Warden. Like, they have a bit of sway, but it's nice that they've got, like, the
Are they all
integrated
mages?
in as well.
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
I get the feeling you have a lot of dramatic stories.
One or two.
So we talked to the Crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
What was that weird point? Like, what the fuck was that about? Just why? Strange. Do I have anyone else to talk to? Spoke to Harding earlier, I spoke to Farrick, so it's going to be Balara. Cool. Right. Choices. Choices.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
Is it safe?
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is?
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the Blight as a weapon?
She's got a
Point
point.
taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
That was cool. Who the fuck are you?
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Let's just be careful.
We have no idea what or who they are. So let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Magic dampener notes. Dampener creates a counter resonance to the fade. It's why it's safe to live here. No one's been torn apart yet that I know of, but the counter resonance from the dampener is tuned to the specific part of the fade. The more you move away from the spot, the less effective it would be. There's a theory that every mage has a unique resonance. The way they touch magic is just a little bit different. Theoretically, could you tune the dampener to a person's resonance instead to make it so that they couldn't use magic? Would it be hard to figure out someone's specific resonance? We need examples of the magic. Need third volume of Harris's collected essays. We'll ask them if he has it. Interesting little bit of lore update there. Cool. Right, I currently have Nevin Harding. At this point, yes. Yeah, Nevin Harding, just because I can use Harding to prime and detonate bits and bobs. Big damage. God, I love the idea of this.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The Crossroads.
Oh, wow. That's a lot better than it did in Inquisition.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evanurus hunger for the Crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The Crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Exciting. Need to decide where I'm going to go, whether we're going to go to Treviso or Docktown. Ooh, beacon. Looks like I can change parties at beacons as well, which is cool. And potentially useful. Interesting. There's like so many things to wander around. This place is huge. Not even going to bother. I was just like, oh, let's just go and have a look around. Just no.
Can't travel this way.
The gods are trying to slow us down, which means we can do some real good here.
That's got more of a deserty vibe to it, so I'm assuming that goes possibly to... That's got more of a grassy vibe. Mirrors upon mirrors. This place is amazing. Gene's normal Illuvians function with twin delirium fragments. One always leads to another. Solar somehow talked the Crossroads into making Fade Illuvians that override them, his own network to run our rebellion. Provided you ignore all the old stories about holding mirrors up to mirrors and getting caught in infinite reflections. That's hard. I recognise that name. It might just be because it sounds an awful lot like just about every other Elven name in, well, the majority of Elven kind of like lore names and stuff in Dragon Age are still. Notes from the Crossroads Islands. Handwritten note, annotate page from the Grimoire. The ritual may not have broken the world, but it has shifted another. Once the Crossroads blossomed with people, now islands rise in the Great Divides. And if this place blooms, it blooms unseen. One should appreciate it still, for the truth is its own beauty. The changed Crossroads is a sign of life both here and elsewhere. Its islands reflect the world beyond, not just as we see it, but as the Crossroads is shown it. An Illuvian has two faces after all. I wonder what certain acquaintances of mine will make of this, of the people's refuge taking on a new form. Great plans. Great plans will change, no doubt. That they should welcome it. Change, after all, sets us free. Hailfire. And coffins. Oh, good.
Yeah, this dog seems sturdy. So, you can ferry us to the other islands?
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
I love
The
that these
deeper currents.
basically Carol, which is quite cool.
The spirits here were driven out. Refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the Crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Oh, that feels like a
Which
massive
means us,
oversight.
too.
Like, that does feel like a bit of an oversight on your part, caretaker. Like, surely... Can't jump up there. That's fine. Nope. I suppose it's good that, like, I can't jump up and anger the already probably upset, mildly frustrated spirits.
We must win!
The Fater! That's where they're breaking through.
Gods in their fade tearing. Let's cut them off!
Oh no. Oh god.
You got him, Deb.
Ah!
That one! Get him now!
Ah, staggered. Whew. Well, that requires something to break it.
Venatori, attack! Ranged attackers! That the last of them?
Venatory. Alright, we're gonna need to do something about this, aren't we?
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Interesting. Go and kill a big scary monster, basically, isn't it? This way first.
We've got company.
Here we go!
End it now.
Oh, that was very savage. Very quickly.
Time to finish this!
Ooh. Was savage.
Still standing. Not bad.
So, we almost died. Right, cool, excellent. Right, in that case then, a ladder here. Oh no, wait, that's a staircase, isn't it? Yes. Oh wait, there's a ladder there. Up the ladder.
There's a problem.
I mean, arguably that may have been overkill, but I hate vents, basically. They were a pain in the arse during Inquisition. Companions can be called upon via the Lyrian dagger even when they're not present in your party. Well, that's cool. It's gonna save lots of farsing about. I have no idea what this is doing, by the way, other than charging a thing. That side activated. Don't damage. There must be a way up. Probably through this way. Left, maybe. Yeah. That is new armor for Harding. Cool, useful. Look like. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Rouge.
Is there something inside it? That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Gotta move. Whatever you say. On your left. Get out of there.
Time for it. Done.
Someone follow up.
Oh, the primers and detonators are excited, aren't they? Whilst they're on cooldown.
Whatever that creature left might be handy for us.
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Oh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
Yeah, loot. Ooh. Yeah, that'll do. A stronger fire staff. It's way down. This is ooh.
An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Nice little way to get bonus skill points there. Always useful. Right, this is. Oh. One of those tree people. I'm starting to think these are. Well, obviously, I mean, like, it sounded stupid by being like, oh, they're clearly elves, so yeah. Opened this. Ooh. That's damage durations. Oh, well, that can just go on. Assuming that's a trinket. And a ladder. So, navigating the Fade is very much going to be around beating mini
What's
world
this?
bosses.
It looks like an entryway. What's going on here?
Is that spirit a prisoner?
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Well,
What have I
it's...
stumbled into?
Do you remember our mission? Gillenane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds. Things didn't go perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key. If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
It's like all she sees is another ancient elf. One of Solus's agents? This is a memory.
Freedom. We'll move faster if we split up. See you ahead.
I don't know what I've done, but this is quite cool nonetheless.
Blight, be careful.
Ugh. Somehow it's even more revolting here.
These are more than just memories. Fight!
Oh god, they're like the things from friggin' they're the blood bastards. Oh, there's so bloody many of them, oh god. Oh, this was a bad idea, this was a mistake.
So Gillenane was experimenting with Blight and Darkspawn. The Blight infested her lab. If it's a memory, let's go with it. We need to find our way out before Gillenane finds us.
Gross, absolutely foul, vile, and disgusting. Full and terrible. I managed to survive that without actually getting, like, what is she doing down here? Clearly dicking about with corpses. Which is never a good idea. That's obviously the crypt path, so let's look what's down this side route. Ooh. Mementos. Pantomime theatre mask of Gillenane. In narrative, she is the price and acceptance of purpose, and the becoming that allows no return. Betrayal and her devotion become equals to her. Intriguing. Planning on spending less time twatting about with the
Wolf, you came for us. Your key was enough.
This unnatural corruption demanded my personal attention.
Got hair.
It is strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned.
Look at it.
We will need another way to the surface.
Let's all split up and find it.
I will destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillenane unleashes something worse.
It's like the most elf hair.
Rattled.
The Blight really had him scared.
Can't believe
You
that was
see
so little hair.
boundless creation and choose to destroy it? Learn respect for the life that will succeed you.
She's using the testing grounds against us.
Oh, great. So we've got loads and loads and loads of light to destroy. Lots of big, ugly pustules of skank. Can I hit it through there? Okay, maybe. No, I can't. It is a puzzle! Ah. That'll do. That's everything destroyed in here. That's the puzzle that I thought. Just point the thing at the doors. Wait, that's... What was the purpose of this room then? Was this a misnomer? No idea. People will have to drop me a note in the comments and be like, you missed this, you silly bugger. Smash that.
Time to go.
Free! And faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
I kind of love her. I kind of hate her.
We've got company.
Lighting is not the one. That's him, not dead.
I think we broke through to Gillinane's prize specimens.
If this is what Darkspawn looked like when Gillinane was experimenting, then...
Maybe the Darkspawn we've been seeing are new. Maybe they're old.
I mean, that's arguably more worrying, to be honest, that the Darkspawn that you fight in Dragon Age's Origins 2 and Inquisition are like new Darkspawn that aren't anywhere near as foul and grim as hers. Oh no.
Here. The blessing you denied.
Wolf, help me! Ah!
Damn. Gillinane got her.
Blood! I'm burning out!
Look out!
Iron Staff. Not too fast about these two yet, but he's taking out that big bastard. Take out the ads while I take out the big one. Fully charged, yes. There we go. Oh, well that got a wee bit fruity.
You would unleash a blight on this world and call it a masterwork! You, who are the most sensitive of us!
All that I am belongs to the pursuit of creation. You chose to constrain yourself. I must climb to the heights only understood by gods. I go now to join them.
Wolf, you are greater than any of them. Please, help me.
I have a feeling he realizes that she will end up tainted and become a Darkspawn, and therefore will probably kill her, but...
Come on. Be the god she needs. Help her.
I am so sorry I failed you. There is only one way I can help you now.
Yep.
Wolf. This place and the corruption within it must be eradicated. No trace can be allowed to spread. Go. Your work here is done. There is no need for you to witness what I must do.
It's over. Solus destroyed the lab, the Blight that was here, and his agent.
He was so ready to burn it all. Friends included. Not much has changed.
This fragment might tell us more.
Stagger up quite a lot. Damage goes down a little bit. But it does give me a bit more variety with regard to attack. So that whole thing was just a gigantic illusion. Can we go back in? No, it's barred off. That was quite cool. I also got he had such lush hair. Luscious, luscious hair. Just trying to make sure that I don't miss anything. I'm being overly thorough. This is going to take hours upon hours to complete with the level of like must check all the places.
Dweller, this binding can be thwarted. Find the answer.
Map. What's that for? Regrets of a Dreadwolf. Smuggled relic case. Contact the Shadow Dragons. Contact the Antique Crows. Regrets of a Dreadwolf. Regrets of a Dreadwolf. Regrets of a Dreadwolf. Ooh, ooh! Well, now that's a cool... Oh, well, Arlathan looks absolutely buggered, doesn't it? Like, that's just... Oh, dear. Antiva. Ravane. Minrathus. Yanderfels. Navara. The Free Marchers. Oh, we're actually staying up in Northern Thedas. By the looks of it, we're not going to be travelling to the regular places. No. I'm assuming down there on the right is Ferelden. Oh wait, no, that must be... Might be in Dents, probably. I don't know, my geography is terrible. I need to go and look at the map in Dragon Age Inquisition. I do want to wander down the hill over this way just to have a look before we crack on, because there might be things. Like there's red lightning down there, which is never a good sign. Can I not?
The Guardians can't hold them off for long.
I don't think I can. I think I'm stuck up here. Oh, must be another way down. Alright, well. Guardians versus the Vince is going to have to wait. What with the critical path then, I suppose. Oh, well, that's not helpful, is it? The question is my little dinky cable long enough to do what I need it to do? Very short cable. It's fine, we'll make it work. I'll have to be slightly less animated if something were to make me jump. Note. The vanished city. I'm dreaming, but this time I know I am. Even if I didn't, this place would tell me. I'd never dream of a place like this. Cities are full of people. An empty city is the bones of a good meal. A reminder that makes a hungry woman sad. Bit ominous.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
Oh, the caretaker seems at least useful. I like the caretaker, he's got a soothing yet creepy voice. That sort of voice that might read you funny stories. So yeah, so progression is going to be tied to these bosses in the Fade, whilst also looking for more intriguing things related to Solus's past. Maybe we'll see the slow degradation of Pat boldness.
I didn't know this many Illuvians still existed. Where do they go?
Time to find out.
All sorts of options. Converging Illuvians. Journal. Electric damage up or damage versus barriers. Barriers first, and then we can get to first. And then what's it going to be? A staff energy charge rate increase or takedown damage up. Takedown damage does put us on a quicker path to specialization. But next to shock does seem really useful, and it then gives us all these other things like stacking shock damage and everything else. Maybe. Have a look. Missives. No missives. A glossary of Dragon Age terminology. Ah. Think Illuvian's off, which means this one is also off. That's going to take me to a necropolis just because of the giant scary statues. Yeah, that's going to take me to a necropolis. So this must be where we gather the team, as it were. So that's going to take me to Treviso. And that's going to take us to Minrathous. Oh, I really want to walk around Minrathous, but I kind of want to do the Crow mission first. We're going to go to Treviso. You will meet an Antivan Crow in Treviso. Okay. Kinda want to go in there just because two mages are kinda overpowered. But then Harding does detonate the overwhelm. Hmm. I just want to see what happens with. We're going to do both. It's just trying to work out which one we want to do in this episode, and then which one we're going to do next time. Okay, so that's not a new party member. We'll get a new party member first. Right. Ian Harding it is. Should have probably changed that for. Well, no, because I want the physical damage on it.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation.
Of course it is.
I've arranged for one of my friends to meet us.
This is stunning.
You made it. I hear you go by Rook these days.
It's good to see you. Meet Andaratea of House Cantori.
No need to be formal with friends. Thea, please. Come. Viago is gathering the others. He's happy you're home.
I doubt that.
Trust me, he complains more when you're not around.
Ah, Kunari everywhere.
My friend says come with us.
The Antam soldiers have made themselves at home here.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
Buy cool things. I can buy mementos. It's exciting. Decor. Then uncommon other bits and bobs.
If your stomach bothers you, a little ginger will set you right.
I'm not Antam. I'm Rithari. Healer. I'm help. We have all sorts of medicines here for all sorts of people. You need anything for your comfort? You let Tia know.
Well, that's a cool grenade belt. Applies bleeding to nearby enemies or potion use. For Watcher's Hold applies necrosis. Quickened. Bleeding. Watch. I quite like the idea of the bleeding status effect.
We have herbs.
Button. And there are 2 ring slots and nothing with Delirium Dagger yet. Right.
Every purchase gets Tia meets a week's worth of widow stuff for the ladies who can't pay themselves.
Love a market. Ooh, more mementos. What are the purpose of these?
Anything here speak to your aura?
Crystalline shard. Ooh. Legendary golden lion. Orlay. Magic lamp. From statue from the copper layer. Oh, okay, so these are for my dagger. Oh, that's a cool Tevinter stuff. Okay, cool.
Thank
right,
you
so
so much.
mainly transmog stuff, which is fine.
You went to the physician.
She said that one of them.
This is our first time in Antiva, properly.
I hate seeing Treviso ground down.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
Like the fact they're called the Crow Road rooftops. Big fan of zip lines. I don't think
We have
I've
arrived.
in the real world.
A casino?
The Cantori Diamond.
Motherfuckers aren't even being subtle with their giant crow feathered. Like, we're trying to hide from oppression, but we're gonna all stand here with big crow feathers on our shoulders.
Did you finish that contract? To stop the Dreadwolf?
Hello, Viago. And it's complicated.
How many times do I have to tell you? Crows always finish the job.
We just can't take initiative, right? My run-in with the Antam taught me that.
Don't let him scold you too much. V was worried about you.
Rook, this is Catarina de la Morte.
The first Talon. I'm honored. Which makes you...
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. I need our best. The man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Marvelous.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanis de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's
What I
story.
say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
Severe
His
NCO
ship was
energy right now.
attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
Major auditory energy from
But you brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Oshuri, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Oshuri. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Seems easy enough. Now, in theory, Lucanis
Come.
will
Katerina
probably-
arranged a boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
Under the... Oh, this is gonna be just great.
You're not happy Katerina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanis is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now?
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, You play the alluring hero? I know Treviso. If we have a tale, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
Just see how out the Tories everywhere. I like the fact that they built it under the sea.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
I can't decide if that's good or bad. But we have a demon to find. Any ideas?
This is quite cool. Oh, Tevinter. Bloody stuff again. Love it. Caliban. The other wardens don't want to go near the crow's cell anymore. Someone else to do it. Slaves, maybe. Vidius. I love the kind of weird, like, the ostentatious nature of. Ooh. Is that a giant?
This is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
I mean, this is just, like, pretty freaking cool. Ooh, they've got glowy bits on them. Shielding. It's a magical shield. An energy barrier that's holding the sea at bay. Which is rather cool. All the fishies. Anything up here? Bring the map up real quick. Right, so there's a passageway there that's blocked off. Right, let's continue this way because this doesn't feel like the crypt path. And if it becomes a crypt path, then we'll turn around and we'll go the other way. Right. Well, we're not getting over that. So I'm assuming this is our way out? Yeah, got me. Okay. I know where we're popping out when we get to the exit. Let's head back this way.
Well, we're not going that way.
Oh, so the place is underwater and falling apart. That seems real safe.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed.
Do we really need another assassin? We already have you, and you're great!
We're trying to kill gods, Harding. We're going to need a lot of knives.
Slide time! Yeah! Oh god. Let's loot down here first. Loot. Nope. Feels a lot more purposeful than, like, you know, the first 8-9 hours wandering around the hinterlands. I believe I've not run into any actual enemies yet. That's arguably a hearty potato. Oh, boil it, mash it, stick it in a stew. Danish nug sculpture. Kind of wish I could put like a nug sculpture in my room somewhere, like on the sorted tables outside. Right, so this is not only underwater but also above an active volcano. Cool.
Whatever's behind that door, it's important. Which means that's the right direction.
Then we break through.
This place is insane. Awesome. But completely insane. That looks important. Okay. Is there a place on the side that does the same thing? No? Okay. Need to destroy the crystals. That looks like a crystal. We're gonna hold fire, just because I have a feeling that there's gonna be some fighting in a minute, and there is loot in here. I am Neris. I was Neris. We are Neris.
All right, we're almost through.
VDS, no, we can't get slaves to do it. We used them all as test subjects. The Imperium are just bastards, aren't they? There's no other way to describe it. They're just absolute bastards. We don't have the budget for any more. Do you think slaves just grow on trees, get juniors to do their jobs? Ivan, oh, for God's sake. The implications of that entire missive is just...
We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanis Delamorte. Get ready.
Rising Hail, Dragon of Mystery! Lucanis, Dragon of Night! Hear your fateful call!
Oh, nice!
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. House Deriva. I'm here to bring you home.
House Deriva? You're a crow.
You weren't expecting a rescue. I wasn't expecting... whatever that was.
Rook. He's possessed by a demon.
That's fine.
It's complicated.
Katarina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good. Because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands.
Yep, that makes sense.
And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here. Caliban. You know what that means. Crows don't break contracts.
Any other requests?
Yes, the famous Crow contract. So you want a prison break, a blood heist, and assassination help just to get you out of here.
I'll owe you.
Good.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go. So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target, Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower, there's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
Lucanis Delamonte.
Mages, my specialty.
Well, that went really poorly.
Become fire!
All right. One of them has a key.
I'm assuming that'll be for the door.
This is a big place. Where would they keep vials of blood?
Caliban keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon.
Wait. Were they torturing demons? How? Why?
They didn't all start out as demons. Zara made sure they ended up that way.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Alicia, what exactly does she expect me to do? I've been over 300 days. Been over 300 days now. Supposed to take a week at most. If Zara's brilliant process failed, how does she expect me to salvage it? Can't. Okay, so we've got sorted. Chanting process.
Corpses possessed by demons. Watch out.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Excellent. Corpses and zombies. Very much enjoying the aesthetic here, but not enjoying the prospective attack of assaulted undead. Well, that was not what I thought it was. Crap. Shit, hit the bloody thing. There we go. Storerooms and loot. Increased healing. Oh, that's a lot of extra healing, actually. That will definitely be the one that we use for the time being. A gold bead. Some other stuff. Love all the pointless spikes. Like, how do you make yourself look like a villain without saying you're a villain? Put spikes on everything. Every piece of furniture. What's that? Well, it's a storage unit, but we're covered in spikes.
Mine.
probably should be using abilities far more frequently than I am. Where's that bloody floaty twat? Oh god. I inadvertently unleashed zombies.
You sure about this? Abominations.
We made a deal with the crows to bring him back. And don't forget that it's gods we're up against.
Right. Well, abominations never end well. Just remember, I warned you.
Oh, it's fine. Worry too much, Harding. Love Harding is a bit of a worrier at the moment.
So the vial of blood the Venatori took from you...
It's for blood magic, to control me and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
Let's take this back to the... Let's activate that bridge. Let's activate this bridge. I can't remember that, otherwise I've been absolutely fuming at myself. Incubation 18 days, emergence capacity sent to Arlathan. Ah! That's a big. Storm sphere. Done. Some hardwood. It. Oh, this explains why they built it down here. It was an ancient Elven temple standard, to be fair. The Venatori just constantly are like, oh, well, that looks vaguely useful, let's turn that into a Elven, you say? We shall put spikes on it. Just their whole deal. Love to enter architecture. They have seemingly, and I would need to check it, but they seem to have like done away with elemental type weaknesses and stuff. So like how you'd have rage demons that were weak to ice damage, and despair demons that like lightning being really good against basically any form of. That's the critical path. Oh, this is where I came in. Oh, okay, right, yep, no, there I am now. It's literally the place where I was like, oh, this will be the exit.
Great, now what?
What? Harry?
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade.
I'm as surprised as you.
Well, now that's cool. Big fan of that as a traversal mechanic. Let's just rip a platform from the Fade.
They're fighting? But the Venatori made all these monsters, didn't they?
Blood mystery, never. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey her.
Apply Sundered. Apply Sundered. I think I have just missed that entire ultimate because of the scene right now. That was really embarrassing.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
Those are failures. What does success look like?
Ooh, equipping rooms grants Lyrian dagger. Combat powers open your character screen to equip.
She took the...
She did take the best of something. We shall come back to that thought momentarily because upgrades. All of your weapons attacks deal cold damage for 20 seconds. Okay. Quicken duration, enhanced damage duration. No, we'll go with enhanced damage. Anyway.
Best results out
and triangle.
a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
Right. Healing potions. We'll be healing momentarily once we've done a quick loot. Run. Oh, there's an upstairs. Caliban, there's been a development, and now we need results as swiftly as possible. Push the subjects harder. Do anything you can to intensify their feelings of envy and frustration. I want every single demon you can produce ready to fight for the glory of Divinity Reborn. Then they called it the Fabricator, kind of like casual callback to the Architect and the Mother, the Brood Mother origins. Further fancy Divinity stuff. Oh, that's nice. Those are my wardrobes that I have back at the lighthouse. Fun. Right. What does that do? Projectile ability damage. I think that's everything up here. Split Hilt Dirk. Is that an upgraded? Oh, it is. Oh, it's much better. Nice. Right, we need to go get another power cell. I'm assuming. Go down this way. Oh, right, no, it's there. Looking right at it like, oh yes, no, it's definitely not over there, whilst it's staring me in the face. Standard. And beverage. Oh shit. Well, I did not anticipate this at all. Oh no. No. Let's just quite narrow. Whew. Right, let's go back in there. Try this again. So nearly dead. Charge it up out here. God. Oh God. Heal. Walls. Doors. Bash through their shields and they hit them with a charge. Apparently, that's good to know. What does that do? Oh, that got a little bit fruity. A little bit fruity. Washery, prisoner records on prisoner 36. Incubation 9 days. Emergence misery. Sent to Marna's Pal. We need to find some Healy stuffs. Yay, big chest. Which has Thorn of Misfortune. Which is better than what we currently have equipped. Still doesn't help with the lack of heals, but that's fine. Punch the microphone there. Sorry for the plosives.
Caliban, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We, meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
Well, that's not concerning in the slightest, is it? Cool. Range attack damage goes up. First ring as well, so with 9. Oh, is that a moment? I am aware that I am not going into the codex and reading all the things, but that's because if we did that, this would probably double the length of each video. Maybe we'll do... I don't know, let me know in the comments if you want me to kind of go through and just read all the codexes. It's like story time. Veilguard story time. Healy pot. Okay, the right way. Right.
What kind of demons are these?
Then why this place exists? This is what success looks like.
Just keep on daddy. Yes. Nice. Well, at least we're getting lots of staggers, which is good. Be that ignite. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3. And stagger. This place is savage. But it's doing a really good job of pointing out just how it's one of those gorgeous, creepy looking elven mirrors. Oh shit. So we know why there's there's very few magisters now, to be fair. Oh good, just start it. Oh god. I need Harding to come off cooldown because I have no heals. Very much need a green urn. Oh, this isn't good. Oh no. I'm just gonna keep dodging and kiting until Harding is... Oh no, there's now 2 of them chasing me. Oh god. Good. Good, 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 good. Clawed it back. Just... Shit. Oh god, not again. This is just not going to plan. Take out the barrier. Good. Shit. How we got through that is just sheer luck, dumb luck, and questionable judgment. Oh no, the barrier's got cracks in there. It's not good. That'll do. It's got more. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. Alright, can we just have, like, I don't know, maybe a few moments where I'm not getting my ass handed to me by assorted demons, because that would be quite lovely. I am really glad that we went with the anti-human crow background and got the extra potion slot, because that would have been way worse. 100 days, passivity, declared a failure and destroyed. Oh. That's it's rather unpleasant. Can I go slightly down here? No. No sliding. It's just... Oof. Wooden wings appearance. That's a helmet, I assume. Ah!
There now, these guys. Let me hit him first, then you can take him down.
Ah!
Now's your chance.
That was a nice little combo there, team. God, that was terrifying. That lonely one. It's causing me some stress. Warden's Tower approach. Oh good, we're near the boss.
I don't like this.
We may not have much time.
There's another healing pot. Oh god.
This way. There's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
It's almost like the volcano that we're sat on top of is going to erupt. I know it's not a Zelda game, but pops and raids is always fun.
As you wish.
I'm a fan of these different traversal mechanics, actually, it's quite fun. I'm intrigued to know what Nev and Harding is going to be when we eventually unlock them. Okay, well that didn't work. Down the slippy stove. I'm enjoying the more informed traversal instead of just walking around and dealing with groups of enemies. Like,
how are we supposed to find this thing?
I know it's here. We can smell it.
Well, that's not concerning at all, is it? Right, what's going to attack us? Oh god, oh no, dear.
Look at what's left of these people. They were tortured. What a terrible way to die.
Very few people survive Colivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
That's a cafe. Okay, so we have a whole assortment of various crystals that I've got to destroy.
Wait, we cannot go after Colivan yet. Not while he has my blood.
To work out which one of these are powering what. So no. That one's getting a shield from that one. Just getting a shield from there, which is generating a shield onto there. And, oh, okay, right, so shield.
We need to get that barrier down. Find the crystals that power it.
Let's rip that one through, Lucanis. The first crystals over here. Demons, zombies. Nope. Good, just a crystal smashing puzzle. I'm enjoying these. These are quite nice little interesting puzzles. Is that a statue of Mythal? It is. So much loot. Less healing. No, not interested. Not interested. Considering I've only got 2 potions, we need each person to do as much healing as possible. So that's this area, and then...
Easy.
Oh my god. Almost had a full-on, like... heart attack moment. I always see red crystals and I'm always a bit like, oh, they're dicking around with red lyrium, aren't they? But it wasn't. I think it was just like random stuff that dropped.
There, just 2 left now.
Drawing. I mean, I say they're puzzles. They kind of are.
There. Just 1 crystal between.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
When you said a vial of blood, I thought it would be small.
There. That's the one. It has to be.
Oh, hey, buddy. Hey. Sorry, there is a dog. You can't see him because the camera refuses to focus on him, but there's a dog. He's right here. I move over here, does he appear? No, because he's outside of the camera range. Loot, 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 loot. Also, smashing boxes. No additional healing potions. Just a bit worrying. But, fine. Caliban. Felicia Erimond. Why does that name ring a bell? Wasn't Erimond the... But I can't remember. Yeah, no, Erimond was the guy who was manipulating the Grey Wardens, I think, in Inquisition. Possibly the same family. Oh, there I go. There I am. You know as well as I do how demanding Zara can be. Nothing less than perfection is ever acceptable. Of course she's not going to accept that the crow is a failure of her method. Just kill him. Perhaps the demon will manifest when he dies. Felicia Erimond.
It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
Cool. Sounds like a plan. Don't know whether it's a good plan, but it's definitely a plan. It's definitely getting a bit more active. Yeah, this volcano is going to erupt and obliterate this place. Scary!
Rock?
It's us against gods, Harding.
I am right here, you know.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this pit, I barely remember.
Well, this isn't going to go well, is it? Oh, look, there's a healing pod. No, cussing. Bollocks. So it looks like it managed to save. Look at
This was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
Good.
What did they offer you in exchange for my life, Crow? Was it worth it? Oh, you brought ruffians with you. Were you lonely?
Ow.
You're a failed experiment, not worthy of my time. The ossuary is my domain. No one leaves here.
Oh, typical Magister. Ooh, hello.
You will pay for your arrogance, Crow.
Fuck. Ugh.
I will put you back in your place. I am in control here.
Oh my god, the bosses are actually hard.
To the Venatori.
Shit. Oh. Bollocks. I really hope this last save is not like the manual save I did in the last episode, because that's going to be really
What did they offer you in exchange for my life, Crow? Was it...
vulnerable to ice.
worth it? Oh, you brought ruffians with you. Were you lonely? You are a failed experiment, not worthy of my time. The ossuary is my domain. No one leaves here. You will pay for your arrogance, Crow. I am the right hand of Zara. You will fall. Come forth, prisoners!
Oh shit. Oh god, not a pride demon. No, 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 no. We're just going to run the fuck away. Grab another healy pot. Accidentally use the healy pot I just picked up. I'm an idiot, I pushed the wrong button. Oh god, oh lord. Oh, we were shooting at where he was going, well, that was clever. Not.
I will not be defeated. I refuse to fall.
Oh god.
No, I will not be a victim like the others.
Well, that was a fancy attack there, wasn't it? Yeah. Bloody jumped out brick.
I will have order.
Fucking dickhead. Just die already. Oh. Yes. Whew.
The crows send their regards.
Ooh, Shadow Lucanis.
So, we got your target.
Yes. The job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Just so we can go, right? Like.
So we can leave, right? Lucanis? Right?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Spine demons. Exciting. Yes! Big chest, big reward. Oh, nice. Sell 1 despair, sell 2 shame, sell 3 horror for a page. After page, after page. Maybe. Exploring the ossuary. Lady Zara, the work is progressing slower than anticipated, though the artificers were confident that they could make use of the elven device maintaining the barrier. They were unable to extend its reach more than a handful of yards in any direction. Most frustrating, I sacrificed the worthless fools. That gained us another 6 feet or so. What we have thus far excavated has proved most interesting. The structure appears to have served as a temple to the elven goddess Gillinane. I had thought the tales of her creating various woodland creatures was merely superstition, but the holding cells and cages with the remains of animals, no one can identify as just otherwise. You should visit. I think you will find the place intriguing. Your servant, Calavan. Just a quick check of all the things. Already looked at all that. Excellent. Ah. He has a rapier and a dagger. Nice. What do you? Quick skill boost. Which one are we doing? Takedown damage. Staff energy up. Shockings. I've still got 11 levels to go, and I've only got what, like 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes until specialization. So yeah, might as well get some more burst boosts. I've read that, grabbed that. Let's open this. Better staff. Does that look? Oh wait, wrong button. Does that look like? Oh, that's really cool. Like a griffin wing on it. I like this. This is cool. It also glows. Exciting. Right, I think that is everything. I'm enjoying this almost like dungeon.
Shall we go?
Way of navigating things. Yeah, let's go.
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
I like the fact he's got a dagger across his chest as well. Oh, I've gone quite dark.
Maker.
Lucanis, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison.
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
Oh no.
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion.
Oh, for God's sake.
I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
That feels like jumping to conclusions. I mean, obviously, it'll probably turn out that there is a tie to Gillenane and Elganon, but still, my condolences.
Lucanis, I'm so sorry.
I need to work.
I feel like I'm wearing the wrong colors.
Are you sure? You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target.
You just got here, and already you want to leave again?
Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and our Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sarah came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house.
I like this
You
joke.
find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
The crows seem like really stripped down from how they've been described historically.
The crows had lost a talon, but the demon of Virantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
Just imagine Varric sitting there on his little hospital bed, making notes.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
You don't.
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanis. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well, we'd have to,
You'd have to kill me.
Just trying to think. Yeah. There's a time and a place for humor.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we reason with Spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on Spite.
He doesn't want to hurt you. How rare. Everyone else does. I want to talk to him.
before we do, well, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to
Lucanis!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
Bleeding.
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way.
But he could just take you over. Make you do what he wants.
It's, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
Don't pretend this is all right. It wouldn't be fine if another person did it.
No, but there's nothing I can do about it. If it were another person, I could solve this with a knife. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
Oh, you damn right we're going for the flirty
I
response.
don't like leaving you alone with a demon.
You don't have to worry about me.
Lucanis.
Please.
With the team's help, the demon of Arantium escaped his chains and completed his contract for Caliban, Warden of the Ossuary. But his reunion with the Crows was bloodied by a counterattack by Zara Renata, who struck down Katerina before his return.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Antam's occupation. I should check in with the other Crows.
Nice. Right, well, that seems like a decent place to end this one. We'll be back next time with Nev's quest and other assorted associated frivolity. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you're in the mood for some slightly more independent, non-corporate focused gaming news, reviews, and etc., please do check out robot-republic.com, because we are completely independent, we don't have corporate overlords, and our opinions are our own. But yeah, take care, love each other, be nice to each other, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye!